Hey, what's up? This is Chosen, and happy Monday morning to you. Time to get the week kicked off. We've got a few things to cover and get you context on. We are going to be getting the Fragment event for Bivald the Thorn starting here in a few days on Thursday. We'll get you caught up on CvC, going to be launching tomorrow, the rotation of the Shard events, the tournaments and events, the offers, everything going on in game, and Raid Shadow Legends in general to start the week off here. So let's get into it. Alrighty, so first of all, in terms of Bivald the Thorn, going to be launching this Thursday. I recommend going for any sort of Fragment Legendary, especially if it's realistic for your account to complete the events and go after him. I mean, even if you get close, you never know in the future when they'll put fragments on sale. Even if you can only get to like 75, 80 fragments, you never know if it'll make sense at a later date to go ahead and scoop up that champion, as we are just seeing kind of these offers coming through this week with some of the fragments on sale. And when I did a poll in the community, people thought that he was significantly better than the champion they just did the 120 Ancients for, which was Roth Matab, the new Barbarian. So he'll have some general utility usefulness here as an HP scaling champion that can provoke and do some CC and play some shields and has a good aura. I think there's a decent amount of accounts out there that can get some utility out of him. So that will be launching here in about 3 days, coming up this Thursday. Then for the Shard rotation, heading into this week and this weekend, we should be getting a 2x event for Sacred Shards. You know, the rotation goes Ancient, Sacred, Void. 2x Ancients was the last Shard we had buffed. So if Plarium goes by normal this weekend, here launching on like Friday, should be 2x Sacreds. Now, hopefully we'll be getting a map that is laying out all of the events for the Fragment event. We should get that in the next day or two, and I'll obviously get you full context so we can plan effectively to go after the fragments for Bivald. So we'll get some sort of champion chase or summon rush that will have fragments up for grabs this weekend that will double dip with 2x sacreds. So we'll have to wait and see exactly how that is going to be structured so we can pull the right amount of sacreds to efficiently go after the fragments we're going to need. And as long as things are structured kind of how we usually expect them to be, it'll be probably somewhere around like 7 sacreds that you'd have to pull to go ahead and max out the fragments that are going to be up for grabs during that event. And we usually have to choose, do we want to go all in for the champion chase or the summon rush over the course of the 2 weekends that the fragment event is live. But like I said, we'll try to keep you in the loop as soon as we get that actually laid out in front of us so that we can really plan it accurately. You will also be able to see a teaser up on the top right for clan versus clan that's going to be starting tomorrow. That is perfectly normal and what we expected. And we did also, let me pull this up, we did also get some clarification and an announcement from Plarium on the Discord that says the upcoming CvC tournament will feature personal rewards. Sorry for the confusion. So we will be having that as part of the CvC launching tomorrow. So you'll want to make sure you are kind of managing things efficiently and doing your events during that time. So maybe holding off a little bit today and kind of getting resources ready to go crazy to help your team out to win your CvC match, which will lead us into going over the tournaments and events to help you kind of plan out what you want to do during CvC. But before we do that, really quickly, it is the last day. Now, some of you have told me in the comment sections that yours is different for some reason. Maybe that person just watched the video at a different time or something, but just keep in mind the quests typically reset about this time in the week for CvC. So make sure you're getting in and checking those and getting that done because it will reset at the end of the day. And then you'll be launching into CvC tomorrow, which is going to segue us into the tournaments and events. And as you can see, right now for tournaments, it's going to be Spider Champion Training, and then there will be a special Fire Night tournament launching where you could only use champions from the 4 factions that are in the Nyresian Union. Now, if you are going to be doing the Spider event, spending a lot of energy on that, you may want to wait until CvC is live so you can kind of get some extra points there. And if you're going to be doing a bunch of champion training, like if you're in a winnable group for Cold Heart or something, maybe the leader of your group is only at 4,000 or something, you want to go after Cold Heart, maybe do that tomorrow after CvC is launched because we do have a skin up for grabs here, the Necrobia Cold Heart skin, which is this skin right here for Cold Heart. And all of you have different opinions on how important aesthetics and skins and things like that are for you in game. But if that is extremely important to you and you want to go after the champion training event to finish in first place in a realistic group to go after that skin, keep in mind that you've only got a couple more days to get after that, and you may want to wait until CvC is live to go ahead and maximize the effectiveness of your points. Unfortunately, my group looks like there's already 2 or 3 people that are willing to kind of battle it out over the next few days. I don't really want to be forced to get to like 25, 30,000 points for champion training to get a cold heart skin for a rare champion. But if I was in a winnable group that were a few thousand points behind this, I may go after it. You never know. I do like these skins they have for cold heart. So I'd probably go for it if my group didn't have people already up over 10K with a few days left. But you'll have to kind of weigh your options based on your account and the group that you're in. Then under the events tab, we are back to getting a normal Fusion warm-up event. Thankfully, the last one they did was absolutely horrendous. This is more par for the course, and you're going to want to make sure you are taking advantage of that and scooping up your 15 points every day. Really, all you got to do is upgrade 1 artifact to level 12, something like that, and you will max out your points for the Fusion warm-up. And the Dungeon Divers is ending today, so really not a bad opportunity to at least get to like 3,000 points and scoop up some of the core hammers here that are up for grabs. But you do want to keep in mind maybe not going super hard in the paint until CvC is live. And worth mentioning that we do also have access to a test server. I forgot to talk about this earlier in the video. So I am able to dive in and get some footage and do some testing with Bivald of the Thorn. But we are not able to actually share the test server stuff publicly in content and to our subscribers and to our viewers here for another couple days. So on Wednesday, you will probably see a bunch of videos from content creators coming out with different testing and different opinions of Bivald the Thorn. And I'll be working on that as well, so that as we head into the Fragment events launching on Thursday, we'll have as much knowledge as possible heading into the end of the week here to get after the events for Bivald. Now we can pull up the shop and go over some of the offers real quick here together. We have got the multi-battle pack coming through today, $20, and we are going to be getting 1,400 energy right here, 1,400, and then we're going to be getting 24 energy refills, and bang, 24 grades out as worth about $12 or $13, and then you get a ton of multi-battles as well, and it comes over the course of the next few days. So yeah, this is not going to be a great one for me. Grades out is a 1.83. I usually at least like to see them over a 2.0 even for higher spenders. So basically, it would come down to how much the multi-battle packs are worth it to you. If, what is that? So 250, if 250 multi-battles are worth about $7 to you, then it may not be the worst offer in the world, but I think typically that's probably going to be a pass for most people. We have also got the Great Deal Mix Pack here. That's going to rotate through a bunch of different stuff. You've got the chicken, the energy, and the brews, and the gems, and then some skill tomes here at the end. And I can go ahead and get that plugged in for you right there. Now, typically these come with different versions. So the one that you see right here with the 4 different offers that starts with the chicken and the $30 USD, that is going to be a 2.04 when you plug in the whole thing. And the one you see there is going to have a total cost of $95 while coming with 1.25 million silver, 2500 energy, 2,000 gems with the 25 energy refills right here, 100 XP brews. There is the gems we already went over, the 5 tomes of epic, and then 3 legendary with the 8 4-star chicken and the 5 5-star chicken. But if you just want the synopsis, all in all, it's pretty meh. I mean, for a high spender, it's at least over a 2.0, but I like the ones that are in that 2.5 to 3 range for the diligent spenders, and something that I would recommend to the majority of you. And then we know the drill on some of the other stuff here, like the faction accessories. I do not recommend these for sure. For the 3 pieces here for $25, you don't get enough value for it to be worth that gamble on a couple accessories. And I do want to quickly bring up the Forge Pass in case for those of you that are focusing on this, we've got just about only a day to get these week 3 things focused on. And there's some ones that aren't super obvious in terms of getting done. You're going to want to dive in and win 50 campaign battles using 4 champions of the same faction. You can do that if you're diligent about it. Like, let's say you use, Herndig or something as your campaign farmer, then you would want to level up some food that is also the Dwarves faction, so you can double dip with that and get that done 50 times in 50 campaign battles to finish that one. Then you're going to want to ascend one champion from each faction you could run in really quick and just do rares that are super cheap and just go through each one and knock out all 14 right there. And you're going to want to focus on that kind of today, because we will be heading into the last week of the Forge Pass starting here tomorrow. After that is going to expire. And then if you want to see where I am at in terms of the levels, I'm getting pretty close. I'm kind of working on level 48 right now. We'll easily finish all 50 levels and kind of keep pace right there if you wanted to compare to me. But yeah, the main thing is going to be focusing on getting that weekly challenge, because we're about to head into week 4, the last one of the Forge Pass, and there's a couple of them there on week 3 that aren't going to kind of auto-complete just by naturally playing the game. So boom, that'll do it for our Monday morning video, getting you some context as to what to expect this week and in the next few days. So I'm gonna head on over to stream to get this week started. If you would like to pop in and say hi, there will be a link down below in the pinned comment indicating whether I am still live or not. So that'll do it for me on this one. As always, have a great start to your week. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon. Peace.